Hello everyone. Uh, this is called micro servo motor, and I will use this micro servo motor for the prediction of the AI model on the Raspberry Pi. So, if I mention the word Ahmed using the mic, this plastic arm will be rotated or moved, so reflecting that there is a transferring of electrical signal from the Raspberry Pi to the servo motor. So our indicator of the correct prediction of mentioning word Ahmed is the movement of this plastic arm. And you can actually do any kind of other activity like moving or opening a door or whatever you feel it's suitable for you. Uh, Now I would like to talk about these pins. We will use these pins to translate the prediction from inside of the processor to the servo motor. How can we do that? We need these pins. Actually, the Raspberry Pi, so 4 and 5. This is 5, Raspberry Pi 5, consisting of 40 pins. This pin is called GPIO. Okay, these pins classified into three types. One type is for ground, the other type is for power supply, and the final or the third part is called GPIO. So the GPIO actually is responsible for the movement and prediction. So if you look at the servo motor consists of these three types cables. So this is the servo motor, as you see here, three types cables. Okay, let me explain them each one and fix them together. The first one, this one is gonna mounted on pin number 12. Pin number 12 is GPIO 18. So from now we need to know the number, which is 12, and the code for the pin. So actual name, programming name for this pin number 12 is GPIO 18. So when we're gonna move to the Python, we will use GPIO 18 to get the result. And actually, this cable, or it's called jumper wire, will be responsible for the movement of the plastic arm because it is a GPIO. So the movement of the plastic arm come from here. The prediction will gonna pass from this cable. The second one or the middle one, we're gonna mount it on. This is the middle one cable. The second one, this one, this cable is mounted on pin number 2, which is the power supply to the servo motor, because now the servo motor need a power to work. It does not have any power. So how can we get power from the Raspberry Pi? Pin number 2. Pin number 2 actually is responsible for 5 volt or supporting 5 volt power supply to the servo motor. The last cable, actually this one, the last cable, which is this cable is the ground. And as you know, each electrical circuit need a ground. So there is nothing but a ground. So pin number 6. Okay, how we can explain these numbers of pins, like pin number 12, pin number 6, and pin number 2? From where is the indicator or the map for these pin numbers? Okay, the outer, you can see that these pins are figured in two columns, the outer column and the inner column. Okay, the outer column, all the pins is even. So this is pin number 2, pin number 4, pin number 6, pin number 8, pin number 10, pin number 12, and so on. The inner pins are the odd number pins, pin number 1, pin number 3, pin number 5, and so on. So you can use from the map. You need to know the map of these pins. I already have scanned the map and decide where to mount each of these three cables. And even as you see here, I put as a sticker label. One of the most important advice I would like to say, don't put charge with the Raspberry Pi when you're fixing the servo motor or any external device. Don't put the charge. Make the charge outside or far from the, because I have lost a lot of devices actually, like servo device, when I was working on that, because I mount these some of these devices with the charge or the power on. That's not good, and I strongly recommended you not to do that, to do so. Okay, I will mount this cable with the jumper wire. This is a male jumper wire, and this part will be mounted on pin number 12. So the pin number 12 is the sixth one. So one, two, three, four, five, and six. So this is supposed to be pin number 12, like this. Just count it again and make sure it is number 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Correct. So this is the actually the GPIO. This one, we're gonna, the middle one, as I mentioned, sorry, the middle one is responsible for the pin number 2, which is the charge. So I will bring this one, this cable, and put it inside the middle one and mounted on pin number 2. Pin number 2 actually is the first pin. I hope that you can see it very well. I think it's correct. Finally, we need to mount the last cable for ground on pin number 6. So I will bring the last cable here, which is black, and I mount it here and go to pin number 6. Pin number 6 is the third one. Sorry, yes, 2, 4, and 6. So now it seems to be that we have mounted all our pins correctly, and the servo approximately is ready to be work. Now we can go and put the power to the Raspberry Pi and start working on Python. See you next video. Thank you.